wrong sound.
No, wrong sound.
Pass.
Ever since your accident.
What?
You weren't supposed to talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
HIPAA.
Cast.
Those waivers. Yes, cast.
Yeah, what's the HR number?
Tonight,
9.
I'll just give you Hank's number.
if one of my numbers. So, tonight we are doing Starfinder, Dawn of Fulmas, and followed by Candlekeep Mysteries. I don't fucking remember what the adventure's called.
Or
Appendix something.
Yeah.
Are we going to find some stars this time? Because I feel like it's been like really leading up and we haven't hit it yet.
I don't know. I'm trying to find this damn person that you have been looking
Are they
for.
a star?
I don't know.
Friends we made along the way. We are technically on the sun, so
we
Well,
can
you're
find a
next
star.
to
find a star.
Excellent.
I thought we were on the sun.
I don't know if I want
No,
to be
you are
on
in
the
the
sun.
bubble community that is hovering very close to the sun.
That's
okay,
hot.
so we
Okay, but that's close enough to on the sun if it doesn't have a
Margar.
physical
Yeah.
surface.
Is it?
Thank you, Paris.
so we found star adjacent.
Sure. With that.
That's what happens when we haven't been together for a little bit.
Yeah, my last notes for Starfinder are a month ago.
Oh my god.
But
That's
also,
521.
and this is no shade towards Marguerite at all,
None.
but we were all together on Wednesday and we're still this bad.
Oh
That's
yeah, I
true.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wednesday was bad. Oof. What our lovely what's your race again? What are you called?
Bantrid.
Bantrid. What our lovely Bantrid love to give us a
Read an entry.
Would it help if I
Aye, aye.
point the camera at you?
No. Aye.
Everyone grab your
So we're still at the checkpoint. We're still at the checkpoint. And we're trying to get in this place. We're hiding in the guardhouse. And Haven's like, I'll sneak ahead. And so he kind of goes through the air shafts. There's prison cells, there's Lashunta randomly, there's offices. He finds some key fobs and some pictures in an office and takes them. As he's leaving, Amanda's catch him and tries to fire at him, but he is able to get away. And then we get back together and we go into the building. We get to the reception area and there's like a Lashunta poster. We meet Lorana in the next room. She's naked. I made a note of. Don't remember that.
Well, because she can turn invisible if she's naked and stands super still.
But I wasn't actually naked when you met me. I put my clothes on.
Oh, okay.
No, you were naked when we first saw you.
Mm-mm.
Why do I have it here in my note that you're naked?
Yeah, you got dressed after we met you for the first time.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I put my clothes back on. Yes.
Yes, but you were naked when we first saw you.
Sure. I'll be naked.
That's what happened. History.
Yes.
Little gas, little gas, little gas.
And she's like, oh, I haven't seen Nib. Volley looks a little bit further, and then a door opens, and a grenade is freaking thrown in. Mm-hmm. So we have to have combat with this lizard prisoner and the person who threw the grenade. And we kind of incapacitate them, and they're like, I know where to find Nib, here it is. And then we let them leave. The lizard prisoner is going through some sort of sexual awakening. So we have to kill it because it can't mate.
Oh, that's
its last
right.
words are that it's sorry. Recapitated.
I forgot about the sexual awakening.
And then the one dropped the key, and I grabbed the key.
Okay, excellent.
I forgot our quiz. So who wants to go first?
Well, we just heard.
Right.
So.
But
But
who
she left out
knows?
some key names.
Yeah, who knows?
Who
Hey,
remembers
friends.
people's
Because I just
names?
have lizard prisoner and grenade thrower. I didn't put
Lizard
names.
prison.
We just lost Hank's camera entirely.
Oh no.
It's
I mean-
down.
We can stop
In
if
an
you
earlier
want.
round.
It's up to you.
Sugar, we're
I don't know how to fix it. So
Let's go with that.
I know, but then you're just a black.
I'll just put you can just take a screenshot of the last frame and just put it
Pop it in. Okay.
I'm fine with that.
We can replace Hank with like a beaver or
We're
a
not
ferret.
replacing him.
I hate
Why?
ferrets, so no.
A beaver can see through its eyelids. ferrets.
Yeah.
They can.
Yeah, so it can swim with the
Beavers are fascinating and also built most of this country.
What?
Almost all farmland in the U.S. was caused by beavers.
You're talking about beaver or ferret?
Beavers. Beavers can see through the
The
islands.
I thought
little.
you said ferrets could.
No, I meant beavers.
Oh,
That's
okay. I
what I
heard.
said.
You didn't. You said beaver.
Okay.
Because I would have immediately
no, I
corrected
like
you if you
beavers.
just fair. Bears can't see through the islands.
No, they cannot.
I saw a dude walking a ferret down the street the other day at like 3 in the morning.
Oh my gosh. Like you do.
I'm sorry. I'm about all this ferret hate. I just not a huge fan.
It's fine. Some people have bad opinions.
It's fine. Do you want to pause?
No, we can just keep going. I think it'd be a little fun, like, insight into how this all gets set up for those of you watching at home.
Let's hope the new one works.
Yeah, and I can still roleplay Remy from standing and
Absolutely.
Makes
Oh, is
sense.
that what that power? Never mind, I get it now. Anyway, who's going first?
I'll go first.
Okay. What is the name of the cluster of towns that you are, like, the thing that you guys traveled to?
The archipelago.
The what archipelago?
Flame.
It's the sun!
Yeah, sun.
I got this right.
Flame. Archipelago.
What does the sun do?
Heat.
All right.
What's another word for
That's a lot for
what's
6
burning,
seconds.
the burning archipelago.
Yes.
It's archipelago.
I'm like,
Archipelago. Stumbling
It's
over
okay.
the word.
I thought you were doing it to be funny. I was like,
all right.
That I've never gotten that word.
it's a weird.
Anyway.
I always want to say archipelago too. It's very hard for me to say archipelago.
Yeah.
I can't spell it to save my life, even though one of my home campaigns is literally entirely set in an archipelago. So I write it a lot, and I still can't spell it. Like experience, I can't spell experience.
XP.
Thank God Gwen's
Give me an easy one because I've only been here one time and that was a long time ago.
Were you naked?
Oh. Well, no, okay, I'll give you this one because she said,
Okay.
what is the name of the person you're looking for?
Oh my gosh. No. Nib.
Yes. Three.
Safety note, friends. There will temporarily be a cable on the ground here.
Safety note.
Thank you.
Safety note.
Coulter is
Be
saying
mindful
that.
of your feet.
Coulter is saying that as if we all need that reminder. But really, what he's saying is, Rio, don't disconnect the
Don't pull
cable.
this out.
Over this table we're at.
Also, if we weren't live, he wouldn't have warned us.
Hey now, we are OSHA compliant, I think.
Hey,
Oh, so don't come here.
hey now, you're an all-star.
No.
Get your game on.
The poster's on back order. Sorry.
Yeah.
What is the name, or what was the race of the lizard? You guys.
Keshti.
What?
Keshti or Keshki?
It's close.
I was gonna say that's like real close.
It's Ikeshti.
Keshti. It doesn't have an A in it though. Ah, okay.
Ikesht.
Like if.
I don't think I've ever actually seen it spelled.
Yeah, I
Like
thought
it gives me the
different
heck,
way.
Okay, now I'm trying to remember how to that. Now they're talking about spelling. I'm like, how do you spell archipelago?
Archipelago.
I?
Arche.
I thought it was arche. E.
It's
Archaeology?
Yeah.
I think it's ARCHI.
ARCHIPELAGO.
Okay, so it's the I part that.
Archipelago.
That's why I always thought it was archipelago.
Okay. Sure. Sorry. Moving on.
Jake,
Yes.
what is the name of the bubble that you were in? Like, what town are you in?
That's rough. But...
I know this one.
I think I have notes.
Hey, if
I'm
this-
surprised with
if the construction/support staff could keep it down.
Oh,
Trying to shoot.
Well, we may be OSHA compliant. We are non-union, and I'm playing both roles. I would hope eventually we'll unionize.
Are we not unionized?
No
Who
problem.
am I paying union fees to?
Don't ask questions. Just pay the fee.
Dave.
Dave. Ready for Dave.
We'll get you.
I think it was weird that Dave approached me in the kitchen once while we were shooting and told me that I needed to pay my union fees.
For those of you at home, Dave is my husband.
Dave's also my husband.
Oh,
I
funny.
But
We
not
are-
the same husband.
No. 2 husbands, same David.
Jake,
we are at Far Portal Station. Is that the name of
you
the big
left. That's the name of the
That's the
space
space
station.
station.
space station? That was a
The
long
place
road
that
ago.
you are
Place that we are.
is part of the burning.
Archipelago.
Oh, hey, yay, new table. Starts.
Big man.
Anyone?
I don't have it.
Filter?
Asanatown.
Here we go.
I was
Santa
gonna
Sana,
say,
sweat
just-
banana, weed, food.
It's easy to remember because it's also a task management software.
That does sound easy to remember.
I heard, I'm like, oh,
for
it's hot.
50% off your first week.
If we got really hot, Asana.
Dude,
down.
that's
I want to get sponsored by VPN so bad so I can get a free VPN.
I just want to be sponsored by anybody.
That would be great. Yeah. Okay. Coulter.
Coulter.
Yes, that's me.
What is the name of the building that you are currently in?
Well, legally Richard, but I think he goes by Dick.
The building?
Yeah.
Do you not
I
remember
love the
that?
confidence.
It was inside me right now, but if I can't feel that, there's a problem.
It was last name Ding, first name Bill.
Did you ever play the Lego video game? Building. He was my favorite person ever.
There was a name of the building, like an actual title.
Police station.
What kind of?
Helena knows it.
I know that's
I'm gonna pass. I got Jake's, but I'll.
Checkpoint Laboo.
Yep.
Oh damn.
What
Yep.
the fuck name's a building?
Does Chocolate Laboo have a best friend named
Eiffel Tower?
Checkpoint Gaston?
Billion
to be
Tower
sure.
Pizza.
So it feels like Margar is the only one with a
Kinda beat for
reroll.
each other.
Or no, Margar and Rio get.
I was gonna say I got one.
Can I get
Oh
half of
man,
And what would be a half
put on
reroll?
my good glasses, so I forgot.
Can I have Jake's?
You did answer my question.
Yeah, but that's the point.
Yeah, you answered the question
Jake,
correctly.
you're such a Hank. You're such a taskmaster. Well, shh.
It's a great show.
Keep going, Hank. I'm gonna report you to HR.
Hank is HR.
Bring it, buddy.
It's Hank Resources. HR.
Oh shit!
It's Henry Richard.
That's even better.
Yeah. So sorry guys, it's gonna be a weird night. Side note, in college that I almost majored to hotel restaurant management, which is HRM. And so I told my advisor, I was like, I think about going to HRM. She's like, your initials.
Oh god.
No, hotel restaurant. Oh. We pretend this didn't happen.
I could have
And
been
now it's on national YouTube.
journalism and communications operation.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
Is that your actual major?
No, those are
Oh.
my initials. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we are at Checkpoint Labu. You guys have just killed someone who looked important. You've just killed your lizard friend who did absolutely nothing to you.
He tried to kill us.
That it is attempted
not
murder
his
in the second degree at least.
When you said lizard friend, do you mean the one with multiple sets of arms?
No,
No, the one with the family.
Oh.
fuck lizard.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, that
I thought you were talking about the true believer mercenary who like almost killed us.
Skidderman.
Skidderman.
Oh, no, that was
Yeah, I'm sorry. Get your own fucking planet. I'll remember your species.
Mm.
Okay.
they had.
He says as an Isoki.
So what are we doing?
Good question.
You've just met your newest crew member or party member,
Party member. Yeah.
Rana. The ship has not been discussed just
Nope.
yet.
No.
We do.
Well, I have that copper key card, so we should probably figure that out where that goes. Before that guy, fucked off. He gave me this. Remember?
Yeah.
There was a little bit more fighting, but I've got this now.
Okay.
We take a 10-minute just whoosah and get to know our new party person.
Sure.
They have a questionnaire. Where shall I email it?
Like, do I even have? I think I have a data pad.
Yeah. I assume everyone has.
I'll give you my credentials.
So they're like super cool about it if you don't answer 3 and 5, but 6 through 10 mandatory.
Understood.
I never got a question there.
And then 11,000 are also mandatory.
This may
If I
take some
send
time.
you personal email addresses for the swarm, will you send the questionnaire to each member?
Yes, I think I could do that. May take some
That
time.
will all be done in the downtime, right?
I don't pay you to send out surveys.
So
We ditched Survey Monkey. They're no longer responsive.
your name is
I think of a good species to put that.
Lorana.
Lorana, and you were imprisoned. Why?
I came here searching for information and trying to expand my knowledge base, and they did not take kindly to my presence.
But why were you imprisoned?
They did not take kindly to my presence.
What she's trying to say is fuck the system.
She dug a nose in where it wasn't supposed to be, and they were like, "Rah!"
The Lashunta were a source of curiosity for me. I've learned their language. However, attempting to learn more on a one-on-one basis did not prove to be very useful. I appear to have upset someone and therefore found myself behind bars.
Did you try putting your pinky out while you spoke it?
I did not know that that was a cultural colloquialism. I will add that to my database.
I would like to cut off one of the Keshti's arms just to have some.
Forget what you are. By all means.
Oh my god, Adal came floating back. The drug-addicted lightning lizard.
Yeah.
It took me, I could not figure out who this lizard family was, and
I thought you were being funny.
nope, it just hit all of a sudden who the Academy was.
Good job.
No, thank you.
The arm like goes into him and just starts.
Okay, so you're gonna have to forgive us. Because
You have done nothing that would require forgiveness.
yet. Well,
These are things we say sometimes.
well, yeah, and more so that we just lost a brainiac that was here to discover things, so we may end up just like talking to you like a brainiac that's here to discover things in a very familiar way.
That's
Yeah,
And it's not
understandable.
going to be a surprise.
Not at the moment. I am attempting to acquire one in, and I'll just name off some random topic.
I think you'll really like her though. She stays on the ship now. She is a tree. Do not chew the wood.
I have no taste for wood.
Good.
This will be simple.
Yeah,
Or
we
make
learned.
waste on it.
I do not relieve myself on wood. This will also be simple.
How good are you at keeping, well, mainly us two, alive?
That is not a specialty that I have encountered. However, I would be interested in finding ways to utilize biology. This could be possible.
We moved on from the topic, but I take millions of tiny little boots.
Odd.
You're
Just listen where they
Talk
themselves
about
on
your
the tree.
poops.
the one who said we shouldn't poop on what is juniper?
She might not know.
You asked a question.
Does this one relieve themselves frequently on the tree?
You will notice.
They're very tiny.
Interesting.
It's like a little wave of dust.
I don't want to inhale that.
Haven, would you mind detaching one of yourself so that our new compatriot can see?
Sure. Just lands on your finger.
What do I see?
It's just the tiniest little half cyborg, half bug. It's waving at you. But it's too small to see it waving at you.
Do I have anything to help me? Like I want to see.
So there's like several
May I
million
keep this for study?
I mean,
Thank you.
vacation.
why does this always happen? Why am I always being enslaved to scientific experiments by my party members?
I would like to. Can I just say that I
It's
have
in the
like a little
label.
vial or something, and I'll put some.
So that is a sentient being.
Oh, my apologies.
Technically, that we are sentient as a whole.
That is a piece of a sentient being.
Much like this guy, I'm gonna pull out the skeletal arm of the Akeshti.
Crinkles into bones.
This will require further study. I'll put it in
And,
my satchel.
If you happen to acquire any skulls or detached heads, Juniper called dibs. So we gotta take those back to the ship.
Remy, that's
Understood.
a good thing to remind me. And I start removing the Kishi's head.
Now, listen, I promise at first it's abrasive. We're all a little.
Heads up! And I throw the head at you.
At this point, we've got everything down to kind of a science and everything's kind of a norm. You're more than welcome to travel with us, as it seems like every fucking thing on this planet wants us dead.
We're not on a planet.
Everything in this star-adjacent place wants us dead.
Is it a sun station? Because it's not in space?
Look, all I know is we went out to find some stars and we found one. We're too close to it, though.
We're also not Lashuntas, so we're all in this together.
If they'll didn't give it away.
Oh, and I put mine away, because last episode I had made little ones. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, that must be very confusing. And I put it back into my head.
Wouldn't you not all be together if you're not Lashuntas?
That's what I'm saying. So
Or these
we're
are
not
all-
Lashuntas, so we're all in this together.
No, you should be all in this together if you are Lashuntas because they are psychic.
No. I mean, like, Lashunta are going against other races, but we're all in this together because we're not Lashunta. There's
We're banding
Lashunta
together.
Nazis.
Sorry.
When there's a fascist regime, all the people who don't qualify for the fascist regime are in it together.
Yes.
Yes.
Looking at you, the LGB.
Get your shit together.
Get your shit
Shall we-
together.
Shall we find where this card goes?
It
seems
seems 10
important.
minutes.
Hooray.
needed a
What does
10
that mean?
I was like, I'm just gonna keep talking until we get
so-
that 10 minutes.
Because
If
I have-
you up at the top, where is it?
They moved it. It's underneath your ability
characters,
scores.
and it's ability scores, and then right underneath that, it says
Rest and recharge.
So if you click that,
10 minutes.
you can do a 10-minute rest.
Oh, why did they move it?
Yeah, they moved it to a place that makes no sense.
And that'll restore so it'll restore your stamina
Oh, good.
But it uses a resolve point.
if
Okay.
you want to.
That's okay. Yes.
With no resolve and 1 HP. Should I be worried?
You should be very worried.
Okay.
Do you have no resolve? Oh,
No
but you
resolve
just
left.
spent your last.
I spent my last one.
Okay.
So don't fall down again because you can't come back from the dead without
Okay.
resolve.
You
So
don't have
stay away from bad guys.
Okay.
Don't
I have
open
a
any
+3
doors.
in medicine. Hopefully that will help.
Could I roll engineering to try to see if I can determine what this key card should go to, whether it be like a door, or a ship, or whatever?
Even just by looking at it, it's like your standard access key card usually for doors.
Okay.
It doesn't
Yeah.
look like it's sophisticated enough for like a starship or anything.
Are there any like labels on it?
Did I, while I was incarcerated or as I was coming into the checkpoint, did I see something like that or anything similar, or even that one being used?
You saw guards with key cards, not one that looked like that.
Okay.
You have not seen, I think it's copper or gold or something.
Copper, I think.
Copper.
You have
Okay.
not seen copper one.
Remy, we passed several computers on the way in. Usually you can get information off of those. Do you want to try and get a schematic, maybe?
I mean, yeah, this building doesn't seem terribly large, but it's worth a shot.
Because the air ducts were incredibly confusing.
Oh, that was you.
If everyone will give me one moment and I pull out my little rock, I lean back, I sit down, I take the key card. That's all I've got.
It pings.
Chuckle it.
Yeah,
I just love Haven just reaching over, just taking it, and handing it to you, because you're both so small.
And I've gone back to my data pad to start this email.
How tall are you?
I'm like 7 feet tall, aren't I?
Oh,
So we got normal, huge, tiny.
There's
Yeah.
no way we could take a group photo.
I will just kneel down or sit, and
This
everyone will
one-
stand around me.
On the ground looking up. You get that?
I think there have been group photos before of perhaps the captain on Remy's shoulder, so you just get like Remy's head at the bottom of the photo. The captain's about the same height as Haven.
Well,
I don't
Haven
know
can
if you
be
can float
any.
or not.
What's up?
I don't know if
No.
you can float or not. You roll.
You're
Yeah.
sure-
Well, and Haven can just reduce
I
height.
feel like it could
So-
maybe
Levitate
lever me
just
up a little bit.
So the alternative is that Haven shrinks, and there's just all of us in normal thing, and then you have the like head cut off.
There's just like 4 little Havens your size, like all like.
And that was the first time Haven felt brotherhood.
Can I roll a computer check to see if I can find some more information on the location or on
Maybe find Nib. Just find where Nib is.
see if I can access their records.
Can I find out where Nib is?
15? Starfinder numbers be great.
You can get into their first stage of user portal. But anything you try to get into that would have any actual information requires another password or another level.
When you say another level, does that mean another computer's check, or that means I know that I've hit a wall?
You could do another computer check, yes.
Can I
But
assist?
you've hit
if I
another wall,
see-
but yes.
Can I assist? If
Yeah, so
I have
if
a
you
+6, so do I?
so you're gonna roll.
Okay.
And then it's 10.
Yeah.
And then he gets a +2.
Hank, while they're doing that, can I search the body of the guards we have killed for data pads or maybe one has a password written on a
Okay,
piece of
so
paper or something?
13.
So that's a 22 for the second one with. Tell me your name one more time.
Lorana.
Lorana. It's on the screen. Figure it
That's
out.
okay.
With Lorana's assistance.
sorry.
22.
You are able to. Sorry. You are able to get in and you can pull up a schematic of the building. So where you guys are right now, there is a door to the north, which I just opened and closed. I don't know if you can see the light changing or not.
Give me another shot.
I think you might need to click on.
So that
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
That door.
Okay.
That's where the grenade guy came from.
That is correct.
Sorry.
What did I just do?
Oh, I wonder why.
This is
Oh,
very
sorry, I was watching.
dangerous.
Watching me break things.
What just happened? My brain literally just stopped.
No,
You were
okay.
opening and closing the door where the
Yes.
grenade guy came from.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay.
First schematic.
So that room where the guy just came from, that is the that's the briefing room. And you can see from the schematics that if you head through the briefing room, the door directly across from this door that you guys can go through, there's another door there, and that's an interrogation chamber. And that is one of 2 places you guys have not looked inside the building.
Hmm.
And if Nib's a prisoner, he's probably in there.
Maybe being interrogated.
You can also see because the room below that is the barracks.
Don't want to go in the
I think
barracks.
he's probably.
So me and Remy go to the interrogation room.
I will follow behind.
And I'm bringing up the rear because I'm in pain.
And also so good at it.
I am occasionally going back into my data pad to answer this 1,000.
Look at you being bringing up over here.
This.
Static
General
pistol
consumption.
ready.
Is that a good party?
We just kind of have to move the map. Can't really see it.
Yeah, I think Coulter's adjusting on the stream. So I insist on using a weird program stream.
Mm-hmm.
So this door, is that a good party order? Is that what you guys are thinking?
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Okay, so this door right here across from you is the interrogation room. So, oh, sorry.
I would like to ready my pistol
Okay.
in anticipation of incidents.
I'd like to turn my arms into noodle sword arms.
Okay.
Sort of like wavy noodle swords.
Everything everywhere all at once comes to mind with
Also,
Hot dog fingers. Okay, Lorana, so just to be certain that we're all on the same page here, because while we did just talk about this roughly, 15, 20 minutes ago, it feels like it's been about a month. So, you're like cool with just like coming along while we do this whole rescue thing.
I think it would be interesting to study your group.
Okay.
Why does
Works for
everyone
me.
study this?
We're weird as fuck, bud.
Interesting. He means interesting.
So weird. I meant weird.
you were doing an investigation check.
Oh, by the way,
I mean, that was back with the guards, but he
still
got
give
the
me a-
information.
Well, still give me a roll. You were checking.
You say weird, and I point to the artificial gills. What is this weird? And I just start breathing through them for a second, then realize we're not in water.
So that's weird. That's weird.
It's a character detail I haven't gotten to use yet, but I did spend some of my money to get water breathing.
So when you were searching that gentleman, you did find a suit of armor, some Merida shell, a flame dashko with 2 batteries, and an Ifrit class flamethrower with 2 tanks.
Ooh.
What kind is that? A heavy weapon? You said Ifrit flamethrower?
Yep, Ifrit class flamethrower with 2 tanks, which I believe have 20 charges, 20 petrol charges.
Oh my gosh, if we have 2 tanks, let's just fucking blow down the doors.
Oh, and another grenade.
I had the grenade too.
Remy takes it and I don't have I've never used grenades before, so like, do you want me to take this, or is it better to go to somebody else?
Well, I thought you kept them in your face.
I mean, I can. It's not gonna work well if I take it out. Throw it.
The doc used the grenades before. I don't know if any of the rest of us can.
Lorana? Oh, hang on.
Ugh.
I'm
Thank
assuming
you.
you just kind of throw them at people, right?
Yeah, but you gotta be fucked. You gotta throw it.
Is it hard to throw things?
I have small arms.
Here.
I'm gonna go ahead and add the flamethrower to my character sheet. I'm not proficient, but I don't think that's required, right?
I don't know on that one. I've never really looked it up.
Oh, you point, you light it on fire.
Yeah.
Right.
Pull the trigger.
Well,
Burn it
Right,
down,
shoot.
baby.
flame comes out. Don't be on the wrong side.
Yeah,
that sounds wise.
Which side is the right one?
The opening is the wrong side.
The back side.
Point toward enemy. This side toward enemy.
If the trigger gets pulled towards you, you're on the right side.
Hang on.
What if it pulls both?
Digs through pockets to pull out markers. Takes flamethrower, draws arrow.
What if it pulls both ways?
Then it's a buy flame
Okay,
throw.
I'm so sorry, but this is a fucking legitimate flamethrower. They pull one direction. There is an intake valve. Don't get too close to it. It's hot. It's not going to hurt you bad, but it is hot. Other end, a lot hotter.
I love Harry Styles.
What?
Anyway, we're in front of the door now. What are we doing?
Open the door.
Wait, someone's using a key
I'm
card. to
gonna
open
kick
it?
down the door.
I forget they've always called Harry Styles the legitimate flamethrower.
No.
No, he's in one direction.
That was a long one. All right. You put the key card in.
Mhm.
The key card reader turns green. You hear a click. Door unlocks and opens.
And I step back to the back of the group again.
Hey, Cap, we solved it.
We did it! What? Nib! Nib!
Okay, so there's no token for Nib. So
After
What?
all of this, there's no token for Nib.
there's a picture.
I'm gonna put Remy up front because for some reason,
I've been waiting for that for weeks.
I was expecting from all of the talk around her, like this like butch lesbian queen, and this is Amelia Earhart. I'm not disappointed.
Right.
Thank
I
you.
want to kiss her on the nose.
Hello, what do you want?
We're here for Nib. Take us to Nib.
These individuals are here to rescue you.
Okay. Okay.
Haven, down.
Hi. I know I don't want to make any assumptions, but we're both Ahsoki, so I just hope maybe we can just have a little calm moment between the two of us as the resourceful species that we are, without a fucking mouse to close a fucking picture. And your situationship let us know that there was an issue. We had to fix the issue. Take you back to your situationship. There was alcohol there. She said that she wasn't a big fan, but she'd have what you liked when you got back, I think. Something like that. Something in the fridge.
There are mixed drinks waiting on us, and
Yes.
we're here to rescue you, Nib.
Cocktail hour.
The ship is called the scrap heap, not the relation.
Oh, no.
Situation.
But
We're going back to the apartment.
yeah. The Lashunta that we loved, who was cool. and
With
nice.
your ex-girlfriend.
Terrace.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so Tara sent us.
She sent you?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're here to break you out.
fucking long enough.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're a fucking Ahsoki. Let's go.
Puffs, dumbass.
Do you think I have a fucking cuff key?
You
Dumbass?
didn't find the key?
Okay, well, we got your fucking cell door open.
I'll just unlock it.
There's gonna be a brother-sister relationship here, though.
We're seeing some really
I have
interesting
two
cultural
students.
bonding.
All
Two
right,
strangers,
give me
and yet they seem to have instant
Slide
chemistry.
We're two queer Ahsoki.
I hope to one day meet another Bandrid and share
20.
a similar kinship. Maybe with less curse words because they make me uncomfortable.
You hear a click.
Yeah, apologies. It helps me stay in the accent.
And then
You
I'll
hear a
type
click,
that
and
down.
then I'll come over.
Curse words make.
So I didn't get it. Can I try again?
No.
20 again.
I'm waiting.
Okay, so you got two options here. Option one.
I unsheathed
let,
the flamethrower.
Okay. Option one, we let Terrace figure it out when we get back to the place. Option two, spread them wide. Hopefully it's not too hot.
Ooh, I have a better one. I put that away and I take out my the screwdriver. The
Oh,
Laser drill?
fuck yes.
You didn't
We'll
look
do
for a
that.
drill?
Okay,
Or
yeah.
a key?
Well, do you know where it is?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe one of the guards has one?
Oh yeah, let's go ask. Spread your fucking wrists.
laser drill. Please remain calm. This will be over soon. As I make a laser drill out of my hand.
So a minute later, the room smells of melted metal and burning Ahsoki hair.
Oh,
I was careful.
I know. You have a fucking laser drill.
I'm gonna stand guard and just keep an eye on our six and make
Okay.
sure nothing comes at us.
I'm Haven.
Bug boy.
Bug boy?
Oh, that's the laser drill currently. So,
Don't talk.
you new in town?
No, are you?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking tell you my name. If we have a third cousin, we'll figure it out. Let's go.
You are just as friendly as my friend Yusoki. His name is Remy, and he is incredibly nice and funny like you.
Uh-huh.
They're not nice.
They're not nice?
No?
I'm your number one follower. I like every post. I comment. I feed the algorithm.
Remy is super nice. He just has a weird sense of humor. That's what the captain tells me.
Remy, as
I do enjoy. I'm sorry to like go into meta, but I do enjoy. I feel like.
You do enjoy my content?
No, Halo's like one of the only people Remy's directly nice to on a regular basis, 'cause he likes, but is mean in front of Haven Halo on a regular basis to Haven and the captain here.
as Haven is cutting through.
It's something I admire about you greatly.
He's a fucking asshole.
As Haven is cutting through the chains of the cuffs or whatever, Remy, you hear her mutter in Ahsoki. Swear to God, if he burns my fur, he's gonna die. I'm gonna.
Oh, and I'll respond to Isoki. As much as I return the sentiment, I be careful with that. He's kind of a little bit of a weapon that's walking around.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
take
It's
your off.
rude to speak not common.
I let her know you were a weapon that's walking around.
Oh yes, I've killed many people.
At this point, Volley's just laying on the table.
Would you like to see their skulls?
No, I'm all right. I think
They kind of like bubble to the surface.
she like yanks the chains for the last like millimeter.
Oh,
And it's
Oh, shit, we detach this without cleaning it. Digs out the lizard skull and just pushes it into... Sorry.
oh, it
I'm not
actually
gonna ask
have a
questions.
weird flavor.
Are we good? Are we going?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Hey, Terrace trusted us with you, and, like, otherwise you're a little bit fucked, so let's just go.
Yeah, Terrace is my best friend, and I picked her in the breakup.
picked her in the breakup. What does that mean?
Didn't you guys break up?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so I picked her. You're rude, according to your Halo.
Yeah.
Terrace is nice.
Technically, I just said not nice.
Let's get rolling.
You don't deserve Terrace. So I walk behind her.
Volley's already at the door, like, come on.
Okay.
Follow.
So exiting the checkpoint Labu.
You are much nicer than me. I'm glad we
Um,
rescued.
Thank you. I hope to learn more.
do you guys try to talk to Nib while you guys head back to Terrace?
No, I tried, and she was very rude.
Giving her the silent treatment.
I will I will talk to her in Asoki occasionally. And once we're like outside, if we're kind of in a clear enough space. So
Oh wait, should we hobble Lib?
hobble?
What if she tries to escape?
Why
She's
would I
the
escape,
rescue.
dumbass?
Hey now.
I just got
You're an
captured. I'm
all-star.
trying to go find. I'm not gonna run away.
Sorry.
And if she does, then we just tell Tara she ran away.
All right, I will be prepared to shoot out her kneecaps if she.
No.
No.
Fair.
No.
I'd do the same. Sorry.
So my question
I
was,
think they are building rapport. She agreed.
are you
That's
like
interesting.
leading the resistance? What's this whole deal? So why are you arrested?
Yeah, why were you
I
arrested?
mean, I'm helping with the resistance. I'm not necessarily leading it.
So who's leading?
Did they need
Not
a leader?
everyone who can right now. It's kind of up in the air.
Leaders?
Of right now, yes.
I really didn't want to get involved in politics.
You can be a silent observer.
Okay, I've been trying to do that.
Oh, you do have journalistic integrity, so you could technically be neutral and just recording the resistance.
However, if you do get involved as such in combat to perhaps save your compatriots, that might be blurring the line.
My bias has already been shown, so. But I'll just have to grapple with that. You know, everyone has to find their own morality. All is fair in love and war, I've heard.
Yeah.
That is true.
Several Lushunta
Yeah.
have stabbed me since we have been on this sun station. So,
Can't imagine why.
What?
It's
David.
because I am not a Lushunta and they are a fascist, ethnocentric organization.
That is why I was incarcerated as well.
Polishunta.
I mean,
Okay, not all the Shunta. Okay.
80% of all Lushunta I've met have been part of this organization.
But, Haven, how many Bernari have stabbed you?
Not a single one.
Exactly.
You do realize that my ex-girlfriend's a Shunta.
Yes.
The one that you're helping me go back to.
Yeah, she's in the 20% that have not tried to stab me. Or
And she's making us drinks. Can we please giddy up?
I would be interested in drinks.
I would ask if you've ever been stabbed by any Soki, but I do remember there was like 3 separate bars in a row.
Plus, you stabbed me,
That's
Remy.
Yeah, but I was trying to get that fucking thing off you.
There wasn't a thing. It's like when you slap someone, because there's a bug on the face. There was no bug.
To be fair, I'm very hard to stab.
That's
Well, especially if you're this
that
tall.
discussion, that mindset is why you got stabbed.
Are we there yet? I don't remember where we're going.
I don't remember how
I'm going to
long.
Terrace's
You
apartment.
guys make it back to.
Hooray!
Do you
I just
like?
follow.
Do you have a key, or do you want us to knock?
He just opens the door.
Okay.
It's her apartment.
I thought it was Terrace's apartment.
No, it's hers.
No, it's Terrace's.
Oh, I thought Terrace was living on the space station.
They share an apartment.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
a
I'm saying. But
situation
Nib's been
shit.
living here, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's more believable for Nib to have a key than Terrace.
I mean, also though, like they don't want to live on the station full time or like constantly.
If you excuse me, I'm going to use the restroom. Just a mist.
She walks in and kind of walks into the kitchen where Terrace is. Terrace like drops what she's doing and goes and hugs her, and Nib kind of hugs her back a little bit. But like there's clearly some tension.
It doesn't seem quite as natural as I'd hoped.
Yeah, like, I get it. There's context here, but, like, she did kind of save your life by sending us, so maybe it will hook.
She turns back and like hugs her more, and then she goes off and wanders into like a bedroom. And Terrace is very thankful. Thank you so much for saving her. Was everything okay?
No.
I was naked.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
We
Terry,
saved two people.
Terry, Lorana, Terry.
Pleasure to meet you.
We were able to save 33% of the prisoners at the station. Oh, sorry, 66%.
Dr. J went back to the ship. She's done with this bullshit on you goddamn station.
Understand. 66%.
Yes.
So there was one more.
Yes. We saved 2 out of 3 prisoners at the Blue Station.
What happened to the other one?
He tried to kill us.
Oh, is that the Keshti?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see those around here. Very
It was a bit sex crazed at the moment.
He had so many hormones in his bloodstream.
Oh, he was running.
I am incredibly aroused.
Ew.
She takes a step back.
Oh, no. We are a different species.
She
I don't think that would
takes another
stop
like half step back.
Terrace and Nib. Seeing as Nib has gone to the bedroom, we should probably.
But each individual of my swarm
Right.
is entirely too small to be sexually satisfied by a
Okay,
larger
so
We're not. She is probably just changing her clothes.
Yeah, to Lorana's point, I don't think...
She's probably escaping.
Wait, she is
I'll
up
check.
her right to
And I go and
do...
open the bedroom door.
God damn it!
You see Nib like crouched on the floor, like shoving a screwdriver into her cuffs to try to like break them off.
Okay, if you give me a goddamn second, I didn't do it earlier because I didn't think we had time and I was worried there's going to be gods coming back, but if you give me a second, I can work on them.
Yeah, can I
Would
take
you make
20?
him do it?
Well, because we weren't in safety yet. That was faster.
She holds one out to each of you.
I'll take 20. That would be a 27.
Um,
Still no? Then there's no way to get those off of her. Unless you have a higher sleight of hand than +7.
31.
Oh
Pops
my
off.
gosh.
I have an 11.
Oh wow.
These numbers are insane.
so then if
That's
you
terrible.
take 20 on the second one,
I only have like 3 good ones.
it's a 30. It's their guard cuff.
No, I'm upset about it. I'm just like, I wonder if I get a plus for my toolkit.
I think the toolkits in Starfinder usually just stop you from getting negatives for a lot of
Yeah.
Engineering. So Terrace and Nib kind of talk a little bit, and you hear them getting like a little bit heated. And Terrace kind of huffs and goes back into the kitchen. It sounds like she's making your drinks for you.
Yay,
and
it's
then
time for drinks.
Nib kind of pushes past you and goes out into like the common area, and like sits down at a table.
when was
Is
it
your
not?
mother?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. Why didn't you say anything?
I'm trying to be
Why have
important.
been so rude?
And just, she's had a rough day. I didn't want to make her weird.
You guys look very similar ages.
It's crazy.
You silky don't crack.
Yeah.
And
I'm
Rat don't crack.
I'm gonna go sit down next to Nib.
Nib is currently working on her like data pad. You can see she's got like a holographic display up, and she has a display of the burning archipelago, and she's like zoomed in on where you guys are at Asanatown, like she's plotting a route or something.
I will take a seed and dried fruit bar out of my pocket and just slide it over.
She doesn't even look at it, and she just grabs it and opens it and shoves it in her mouth. And then she nods.
It's bonding with his mother. It seems like we haven't seen each other for a long time.
How quite are you?
I mean, it's Haven, so probably not.
Volley just walks away and goes over to
Terrace.
Terrace.
Yes.
Is there a room where I could recuperate?
Oh,
Like really spread out?
well.
If a room's dusty, it's a great way to get it cleaned.
Oh yes, I would prefer a lot of dead skin.
The guest bedroom hasn't been cleaned in a few weeks.
I'll use yours then.
Okay.
Just go into their bedroom and just spread out all over everything.
So
I'm beginning my long rest.
Popping open the vial so that one can go join.
Okay, so you're asleep.
As asleep as I ever get.
no.
Yeah.
What's the plan with this whole map deal?
Well, I need to get to the Deep Cultures Institute. And figure out what's going on with what's going on. Police didn't really tell me much, obviously. Something's going on. They said something about the portal
Yeah.
falling in, and something about a fire whale.
Oh yeah, that was us. We kept the fire whale. It wasn't intentional. We weren't planning on it. The whole idea was to try and rescue the ship, but not necessarily kill the strange being from another dimension. But it didn't really leave us with a lot of a choice. And on top of that, the engineering was insane. They took the body of this fucking whale and they made it into a vessel. It was bonkers. It's fucking bonkers. It's a flyable ship. They're actually repairing it for us right now.
Ooh,
At the outpost. Yeah. You want to go? It's fucking cool.
Isn't Asanatown on lockdown?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, we can't get back to our ship, so I'm hoping that if she's planning on an escape route somewhere, maybe we can get back to the ship that way.
She starts hyperventilating, and it's tell me everything.
Do you
about
need
this
water?
So sad that I'm missing this mother-son bonding.
I will. I'll give Nib the rundown on everything that we discovered about the whale and about the vessel that we now. I guess the whale wasn't the vessel that we have. The other one was the vessel that
Yeah, we kept the pleasure cruise.
we kept the pleasure cruiser. Yeah, but to let her know about all of the extra dimensional vessel that we found and exploring it, and the thing about the bathrooms being so weird and anything that in my mind would interest another Akeshti, not Akeshti, Isoki. Because my brain just says that all Isoki are engineers like me, and
I mean, she is.
Well, they all love ships for sure.
So she asks questions after question, and is super enthusiastic. And if you look over, you see Terrace kind of looking over the little bar counter, and she's just so in love, and her eyes are just nothing but for Nick. She's just
Why aren't they together? Somebody else. What happened?
Can I just say that I've stayed at the front door, I've just entered, moved off to the side, squatted down, and that's it, just watching everything and taking notes.
when Terrace brings up the cocktails, you want one, Lorana? We got more seats. They got a table.
I am comfortable here. It gives me a good perspective of all of the events happening. Thank you.
I'll take one of the glasses from Terrace and walk it over to Lorana.
Thank you. I wonder how big that is for me.
It's definitely not two hands.
Sit next to you.
I mean, it's a
You would have an
Yosoki.
idea.
It's an Yosoki Lushunta house, so the cups probably skew small.
Because Isoki need them smaller and Lashinta are dainty.
Yeah.
Terrace
I like
You
to
guys drinks?
barely dip.
And as she hears you guys like talking about the portal and all that kind of stuff, she still looks in love, but you see this like weird like defensiveness kind of pop up too. And like she kind of scoffs at a couple of things that Nib says about like the importance of the portal and that there's something hidden in the sun and that there's something with the Lashunta that's like, she talks about the like psychic resonance that happened when you guys were on the station. Like, I think you got feedback because you were psychic, right? Or is that you? There was like feedback from that, and she kind of talks about like a theory with that like there's something else happening with the sun that's causing that. And as she's talking about that, Darius kind of just like scoffs and like has a couple weird looks, and it's just like about some of it.
Are you at the table with us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, not to change gears, but we got 3 mammals at the table and 2, I don't know what classification they
mammal.
go into for this. You mammal?
I don't mind the classification of mammal.
Okay, so we got 4 mammals that all have no idea of this the receptus. You know, your little
Internal?
yeah. I didn't know if that was a derogatory term for this. So you seem unperturbed, and we're all acting on what we're looking at, but you're the only one that's experiencing this.
The resonance.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's always been there, but we just assume it's from the sun, like interference.
How do
It
you
puts off so much energy and magnetic waves and so many different things. It's not hard to imagine that something like that interferes with psychic powers.
I've just never seen Lashunta react the way that we saw on the station.
I haven't either. There was some type of surge, maybe a solar flare of some kind that was different.
Just happened to be a coincidence of timing.
Well, maybe the portal falling back in caused that.
You seem a little either dismissive or defensive. I feel like you're the one that has the most sensory input on this. So if you're being dismissive and defensive, then I'm wondering if there's something that we're not picking up on.
Is it possible that this has been weaponized at some point? Is that what you're understanding? Or leading to?
No, more so. It's just that and I don't mean to put you on the spot or anything, Terrace, but like if you're having this reaction to the conversation, then I'm just wondering if those of us that are not experiencing the waves coming through are missing something.
That is a fair inquiry.
Don't know. I mean, there's the theory that there's something, farther within the sun, but what could survive that?
Fire whale.
Mhm.
And a freebie.
Well, yes, but none of those by themselves cause something like this.
I
On
mean,
the scale.
but if one of them can survive it, then who says it's not a whole fucking culture in the damn sun? It's huge.
That I would be very interested to study.
Yeah, Burning Mother's bigger than like the fucking legendary planet ever was.
Nib turns to you and puts her paw on your shoulder. It's like, you should join the DCI. You'd be perfect. And then, well, you could study all this for me, and we could. Oh, yes.
What is the
You'll join, right?
DCI?
Well, the Deep Cultures Institute.
Do I know of this? I've been traveling and learning and studying stuff. So is it possible that I've like peripherally heard of it?
It's something you've heard of.
Okay.
But you don't really know much about it. It's not that they're like secretive. There's just not a whole lot of info out there.
Okay. I believe I've heard the acronym previously, although there is not much that I know.
No.
If anything,
They like to keep to themselves, I guess.
that is understandable.
I think, I mean, Lorana can speak for themselves. Herself?
Herself.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Lorana can speak for herself, but for the rest of us, I think that's a decision for the captain.
That is true. I am not part of the crew.
Captain?
Well, I mean, we're happy to induct you, but I just didn't want to speak for you before we were like, come on board, sign the papers, you're part of another ship, blah, blah, blah.
Speaking of, I am almost done with your release form.
Wow, that's really fast. Yeah, you're answering them as well as you should be then.
Each one is an essay question.
Oh,
You know
shit.
that, right?
I did
At
not.
least 3 to 5 paragraphs.
It looks like it's a bubble question. It
Right.
looks like a bubble question. It's
You're supposed to, where it says more information, that's where the essay goes.
I've misunderstood your question here. I would need a fresh copy.
You know, there's been a lot going on, so I forgive you.
I sit back down and I'm like,
So, Captain?
Yes.
Yeah. It's gotta be you. You're the next shortest. Well, from him, he's not the captain, obviously.
Yeah.
You.
okay, obviously. Come on.
No.
What Yosoki would give up a chance to work with the engines,
Fair.
right?
Fair. That's no, you're right. You're right.
You're right.
What are you proposing?
Well, come work for the DCI.
All of us.
Well, I don't know about the buggy boy, but I mean, if you got to bring him along,
they snore.
I guess we can. They probably like him. He rubs me the wrong way.
He's not very likable.
He's enthusiastic.
Came
He
in
seems
with,
like he would be very useful.
swing, and then
That's part of his usefulness.
fine. Sorry, buggy boy.
Now,
I'd like to imagine that it's just a like kind of rolling buzz that kind of sounds like snoring, just like it just moves.
Once you get a
through the
swarm of
room.
bees or whatever. So you're gonna join, right?
what's the compensation like?
Well, I don't negotiate that. I just join. I mean, I'm sure that they would.
Can you tell me more about the DCI?
As you go to say that, Terrace pipes in. You can't get to the DCI right now. It's cut off.
Okay,
Nib.
let's just
You would
say,
know that if you were paying attention.
and also, pardon me just a moment, anything is possible under the triumvirate.
I did not realize you were a true believer.
No, I'm an atheist. But all I'm saying is, it's less of a thing of paying attention and more of a thing of, I'll elbow Nib a little bit. We can find a way.
Is it possible that Nib was
is
not
this-
unaware due to her incarceration?
I suppose.
Is a space atheist a space atheist?
Yes.
Space theist.
Tastiest.
I only mean that you would need to get to Stellacuna, which is currently cut off, as all of the line crawlers have been shut down between the bubbles.
So that
So you would need to break in somehow. And Nib is like to the map.
Right here?
Well, we're here.
Yeah.
If you go here, okay, so there's this whole plan that you might have to do. But
I like plans.
okay, so you would need to get to first Horizon House. Okay, because the counselors
God.
who govern this place are in Horizon House. That's guards were talking and I heard that. So you need to free them, and then they could muster forces and get the intruders, taken care of, and then we can go to DCI, and then we can figure out what's going on with the sun. And then Terrace, your headache could go away. Fine, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's-
So
No.
what I think is that we need to get to Whorehouse, free them so that way we can get into the DCI. From there, we will take care of this fascism problem.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that's taken care of, that'll weed itself out. Freedom will come back to the area. And then we're all able to discover what's going on with, the big burning rock next to us.
It's gaseous. Yeah.
I don't believe they mentioned a brothel of any sort.
Wishful thinking.
Understood.
Whorehouse. Horizon House.
Yeah. You or would do trick.
The captain's very efficient.
Huh. Well, it could be what's it. I don't know. Never been.
So, out of curiosity, what do you want us to exactly do at Horizon House?
You gotta free the
Leadership.
counselors.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, free the counselors. Lorana, are you writing this down?
I am.
I guess by barking in order, Lorana's in.
Okay, you're part of the crew.
Oh, I accept.
Hey. She raises her glass.
Was that Nibber Terrace?
I'll raise my glass as well. My little.
Celebration, right? It was.
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
I have acquired a job.
To Lorana, to the crew, to all of you.
Okay, about the pay.
Celebrate.
Okay. We'll talk about it later.
If you like bugs, just hold up a little dewdrop.
Oh, they're awake.
We'll do this
Just a
again.
few.
We'll do this again when Havens.
Horizon House, free the counselors.
Okay. So I'm assuming you guys are going to bed down for the night.
Yes.
Yes.
Is anyone going to do any further research into Horizon House?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
We're sleeping.
I don't know about the sleep, but I am going to lay down, relax, take my rock out, and then take my little trinkets and bash them against my rock.
You're doing your little juggling.
I just-
have a little plate. Ding, 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 ding.
Somewhere in one of these drawers, I have multiple pocket watches, and all I'm imagining is the little pocket watch being slammed against a rock and becoming an octagon or a hexagon as he creates flat surfaces around the circle from just bashing it.
I love it. Such precision.
If
It doesn't break the
you,
clockwork mechanism at all.
if you would like to give me you could do a computer check, you could
Okay.
do a culture check, you could do a
Okay, I'll do computers.
okay.
Unless it's like the only other one that I'm. No, it wouldn't be engineering.
Do you have a background that would help with any of those?
That's kind of what I was wondering.
I don't know. Where do I look for that again?
I'm on your sheet.
So it'll be like mine says.
You're a free trader.
Yes. So I know a whole bunch of different places.
So like cultures check would maybe DC would be low.
Oh, but I only have a +3 in cultures and I have a +6 in computers.
Well, so but the
The
background
DC.
lowers your DC, so
Gotcha.
that could actually because like if you lower the DC by 5, then that technically gives you a +5 to cultures check. If that makes any sense. So
No, I
it's
gotcha.
technically a plus.
How do you get the goddamn
You have to go to build. And then,
Build.
what is it? Free trader?
Trader.
-5 DC for physical science. The following but stranger worlds are features of space by 5. So no.
Okay.
But you can do computers if you want to
Okay.
find information.
Sure.
It's free.
Computer CCs. Oh, that's shit. 12.
12. You are able to get a map of Asana or of the archipelago.
Okay.
And you get a listing that you get the address of Horizon House.
Cool.
But
I have located Horizon House.
yeah, it's on that street with the name and it's
Sure.
the big building.
Yes, the address is.
Yeah. So How are we gonna get through the line crawl if it's broken down? You guys do that kind of stuff, right? Or it's shut down? Do that kind of stuff, right? Yeah. You're resourceful.
Bali just shouts from the other side of the room, espionage! And then back to...
And they will let
It's
you
like-
like bed
It's like
down,
sleep
you know,
sounds.
couch,
Just like,
guest room. You're already in a room.
They can use the bed if they need to. I'll just kind of like settle on top of
ew.
them.
Remy takes the cushions off the couch and makes a little like nest to go underneath.
No, that's an approval. Terry is like,
Molly just starts running the bathtub. Just
Yeah.
floats around.
I just
the
float around.
I was gonna say Terrace does offer the bathtub if you.
I
I
think
would love
that
that.
I think that there have been times in like our distant past where we like either you've been too drunk or we've both been very drunk, and you've been in the bathtub with Remy just like holding your hand from outside the bathtub, or the whole like otter thing.
Oh,
So they don't drift apart.
Yeah, it helps him. The besties helps him sleep.
From some sort of cocoon that
Yes,
he's
exactly. A bunch of cushions that got brought into the room, so there's just like a mound of cushions next to the bathtub.
And then just
And it all
covered in
sticking out.
bugs.
And you wake up rather rested.
Yeah.
They have the softest fur in the galaxy because of me, okay? There are no undercoats.
Does Halo sleep at all?
Yeah, yeah. I assume I would lay down. Yeah, for 5 minutes.
Just imagining just the ball just like,
It's like a Weeble ball that goes down.
she
Or do you
just
get
finds
out
the
of the
wall and just
ball?
leans against it.
Yeah, because I think it's a contraption that allows me to move in this in the space world. So
So would you exit
Yeah.
from your contraption?
Well, the ball is part of your body.
oh, how does it roll though?
I mean, it's an alien species.
so I think that it is a ball, and I think there's cilia on the inside of like her body that roll the ball. Like I think it is a free moving ball.
Okay.
But so kind of along the lines of like this is me speculating, along the lines of like a crab or a snail or something where they get a shell that they then use.
Okay.
Where like maybe the Vantrans get a ball
I
or they
thought I-
manufacture them.
I
That
thought I
they
read somewhere that they
it's like a
make
clothing
them all.
item almost.
It is, their lower half consists of an organic spherical wheel, which they
Right.
rotate. So it's part of their body.
I think that they
really
like.
have a wheel.
I think you guys like actually make the ball,
Okay.
and then
Oh my
like,
gosh.
Yeah.
there's like inside like it rolls the ball like cilia or something, like little feet like roll it.
Okay, well then yeah, that would make
so
sense.
really
especially with the-
snail-like because they make their own
Oh,
shells,
okay.
right? Yeah.
That's a good way of putting it. So then we're still back to like, how do they sleep?
But then I
I
see,
understand.
okay, but you
Yeah,
see
maybe
something
they-
like that,
Mhm.
and then they're like in a contraption,
That one is like, yeah, that's like a little hover chair.
as opposed to
Yeah, that's armor.
like the other one.
That was
Right.
rolling.
So the other one that's like armor that they put like a.
Okay.
Like they had like a jetpack or like levitation or something. 'cause
Got
they're
it.
like fully encased.
Interesting.
All right. Anything else you want to look up while you are?
What is the name of their ship? Did they tell me? They haven't told me. Never mind. I wouldn't look that up. I
No.
can't. So. No, I think that's it for now, and I'll go to sleep.
All right.
Yes.
Let's do a forest.
Hooray.
According to the internet, Bantrids balance themselves in such a way that they rotate in a small circle while they sleep because they don't like being restrained.
So like seals.
Yeah.
Really like.
So you basically like kind of like rotate in a circle while sleeping.
So the funny, I fucking love meta shit.
I like the.
So I'm guessing that's because their whole race was enslaved.
Yeah, they don't like being like they have panic attacks when they're restrained and they hate being
Yeah.
held down.
So their race was like enslaved for a long time, and then I think they like fell off the earth. Basically, like they disappeared, and then they came back when some moon Hib, one of the moons of Hib activated, and I think they came out of like stasis.
Yeah, Bantrids grow anxious and unsettled when not moving. They usually pass out from terror if restrained.
Oh,
But they
You're like a little, like one of those,
the goats.
yes!
I like my response is to just stick out the arms.
Yes, the fainting goats. That's what they're called.
But also, I guess the bandits don't necessarily know that if that's the case.
Yeah,
They don't
right.
have
We
any-
don't know that.
Okay, so you guys can all rest if you would like.
Yay.
Heal what you can heal.
It only heals 1 HP. What
It
is?
should be 2. It should be 2.
Oh, it was 2. Yeah, I was at 1. That's right.
Yeah, no, you're not supposed to take HP damage, my guy. If you think about it, that's your usual D&D HP. So like all of your HP is actually just in addition to what they normally would give you.
It's valid.
Of course, everything does like 30 damage every time it hits us, but whatever.
We wake up the next morning. You see that Nib is back to looking at her map and stuff. And Darius is cooking breakfast.
I'll go dig through things to make coffee. Not even. I'm not gonna ask Terrace. I just start going through drawers.
She doesn't even pay attention to you.
She looks at
She's to it. Yeah. What do you guys doing anything now that you've woken up before we move on?
I'll look over schematics with Nib to see if I can figure out a way to get us to where she's saying we need to go.
Make me
Do I have a lot of time after waking up?
Depends.
I mean, did you guys decide when you were gonna head out?
No, not yet.
Because I can take 20 on a medicine check. I have just enough of a medicine check to restore 2 HP,
Okay.
but I can only do it once per day.
Still appreciate that.
Does anyone else have HP damage? No? Okay. So I'm just
Not
going to
anymore.
heal 2.
Diplomacy 23.
Nib is kind of looking at the schematics, and she's looking at the link between where you guys need to go, which is Clearlight Station, and Asanatown, where you are currently.
Oh, okay. So when she's talking about the council, she means like the overall council. I
Yes.
thought she meant just the council of Asanatown. Okay,
No, for the archipelago.
got it.
So she's looking between those two bubbles, and she's mumbling to herself about like it's closed. What we've been telling you past, when you kind of notice that it's not closed. Like there's a little warning symbol, but it's not like a this is closed symbol. Like you recognize that the going from where you guys came from Park Portal Station, the line crawler you guys took
Yeah.
to get here, the symbol's different.
So Nib, this you notice a difference here?
Yeah.
Between like that, pointing at one of the closed ones, and this?
Yeah, they both got warning symbols.
Yeah, but the different warning symbols.
No, then. Oh. Huh.
I think we got a shot.
She taps the different warning symbol, and it basically just says that there's a police presence there, and that the public is warned to leave all weaponry at home. Basically,
Oh,
like
yeah,
no firearms are left.
that's gonna be a fucking problem.
Sorry, Ria, you had your hand up.
Can me and Volley run to the drugstore and buy some healing serums?
Sure.
Do you have any money?
I think so.
I have 100 credits. Does anyone have any credits that we could borrow?
So you guys,
Okay.
I have 10 credits.
Here, so it's a little back.
So I have enough to buy 2. Does anyone have any credits? They're 50 each.
248.
I
Want me
have,
to pick you up one?
I have
What is it?
40.
It's basically like a healing potion, so it heals 1d8 HP.
Oh yeah, I'll ask. I'll send you. I'll pay 100 Credits.
Okay, so add 2. It's under magical gear, and then under serums, under magical gear. But I'll pick them up for you, is what I'm saying. Well, me and Volley are out shopping, so I should buy it now. What are the chances that they're gonna have Spath and A?
Well, do we want to do our requisite shopping episode that we have every story? Is it shopping day?
I just feel like because we're doing menus as opposed to like going to a shop and asking what they have, like we wouldn't do. I don't know if it would be as fun, but
I mean, it's up to you guys.
They have their replicators in the back.
I mean, and some of it's going to take longer to make, so depending on the complexity. But I mean, are you guys going to go shopping with them, or are they going by themselves?
I mean, I'd go.
Okay.
I'm planning.
Okay.
How much was it? 1,000 what?
1,800.
For what?
That's how much we sold all of the shit we picked up. So we pawned all of the like dead people stuff. It's like, why is it all covered in blood?
Because you guys are in a smaller bubble and you're cut off, they're not going to have everything. So if there's anything like higher than tier 1,
We don't even have access to higher.
you do. Anything you're looking for specifically?
I'm looking through the armors.
Well, while you look, you're helping Nib plan.
Mm-hmm. How to
Um,
get to Horizon House.
So it's, I mean, now that she's realized that the checkpoint is open, it's pretty straightforward. You can just walk there. But there is the warning about weapons. So you guys are either going to have to hide those or
With that.
do
I'll go
something.
with that.
Take out my static arc pistol and shove it in my cheekbone. Do you think that's noticeable?
Very.
Huh? Alright, well.
This isn't that dangerous. Seems like you probably shouldn't put weapons in your mouth.
Oh, I left the safety on. The grenades make me a lot more nervous.
Okay.
So, could we hold all these and I pull out my 9 grenades?
No, I think those are considered weapons.
For me?
I'm looking into graphite carbon skin. It's an item level 3.
You're just following my grenades.
No.
I'm gonna want that back.
Give me a couple days.
Give me them back.
It's a hairball of grenades.
I should be used to this by now, but it never gets easier.
I mean,
Yeah.
Wait, I'm missing one.
oh, that one's going out the other side, but
And I'm also going to look into a shield.
so
Sounds like we're forgoing weapons.
I'm going to get a basic riot shield.
I'm a little bit concerned about going with no weapons at all. Nim, do you know any way to sneak him through? This is a friggin' rescue mission.
Well, if there's not a lot of them, I could technically hold them in my body.
Would I know if the hollow skin would help me to mask the, like if I were carrying weapons, or is that just my like physical, only my physical appearance, like my outward gear and stuff would remain the same? Do we know? I was looking at it and not quite sure.
When you use a hollow skin, you can disguise major features, race, or creature type without DC.
That
Yeah.
into the DC,
Would-
yeah.
Yeah, it would hide
Okay.
whatever.
I could
Unless it was
potentially use
physically
this.
seen.
Yeah,
Remy walking up to Haven and taking a static arc pistol and his tactical semi-auto pistol and just slowly pushing them into the abdomen.
Will he not consume those?
Usually inorganic material is less so, but it's his choice.
Understood.
He knows that if he consumes them, he's got to buy a new one. We've done that before. Communication is key.
That makes sense.
Yeah, as a colony, they're good at talking to each other, but first time, you gotta have a conversation.
As with any culture, when you
Well-
first encounter them.
What were you saying? The head agreed, but the stomach didn't? That first time?
No. We have billions of stomachs.
Yeah, but they just... Oh, God.
I don't believe I've ever consumed inorganic material. I should attempt it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was my organic pistol.
Perhaps not at this juncture, as the weapons may be required.
I don't even know if it would be possible. Maybe the nanosites.
More study is required.
Also, Hank, I bought 4 more healing serums.
Sorry, just
Do.
Cool.
Why is my EAC still so low?
I'm wondering.
What's your EAC?
Well, it should be higher. I'm confused.
I'm at a 14 for EAC and a 15 for KAC.
Well, I just bought new armor, but I'm wondering why it's not reflecting on my defenses.
Okay.
I mean, you guys wanted to band together and buy something expensive.
Like what?
A null space chamber.
What's a space chamber?
A null space chamber is a circular device often designed to be strapped on an armor backpack. When you press a button, the device creates a circular extra-dimensional rift to a pocket in space.
Is that on
It's a
Magic?
bag of holding, guys.
It's hybrid.
What's it called?
A null space chamber.
Rope trick is that what Mark used to do?
Yeah.
Create that pocket
Pocket.
space.
Oh, 3,000.
A readout on the null space chamber automatically catalogs all items within. And if the chamber is open, you can call up any such item and have it placed in your hand as a full.
Fancy. It is
As
quite
a
a
full
lot.
action. Nice.
And it holds up to 25 bulk, which means we could put a lot of stuff in.
3-foot cube holds enough air for 1 medium creature,
Wow.
and 2 small creatures for 10 minutes.
We can sneak in the small ones.
Sneak them in. But don't go more than 10 minutes. Are you trapped in there? If you're put in there, or can you escape it?
No,
If
someone else
you-
let you out.
Someone has to let you out. Oh my goodness.
All right, well, that's good to know that if we need to hold on to anybody.
So
In they go.
I have 300 left that I could put towards that.
I
have like 100 I could put towards it.
have
After
1890.
your 1800 that you...
Oh, no.
Everyone got 1800.
Individually 1800?
Yes.
Correct.
I was like, what did you buy, buddy?
Ooh.
More chest rocks.
they
One for
were
each
very
color.
well. They were very expensive.
Because they were shiny.
I can put it at least 1,000.
I'll put in 1,000.
Captain, we gotta talk about the rock problem.
Not a problem. It's part of who I am.
How much is it exactly? Hank, do you have it up?
Oh,
It was 3,000.
It was 3,000 something. So I'm putting in 300. You're both putting in 2,000. I mean,
Correct.
1,000 each. So that puts us at 2,300.
it's 3050.
So we need 750 more. So I have 750.
Yeah, I could just give it out of mine.
You're 1,800.
I got 264 left. I spent $100 to help pay for the serums. That's
Did
it.
you get
You
the
got
1,800?
Oh,
Everyone got 1800 credits.
How do
I
I...
think I was peeing when that happened.
Okay.
I'll spend it between sessions.
Okay, so make sure
just
you
do the
just
same thing,
contributed
and maybe you
750.
just
So
minus
make
Yeah,
sure.
so I only added
Okay.
1050.
Maybe not.
What's up?
We're just not sure how to take money out without buying something.
Right.
Well, you just go to the same place that you add it, and you add a negative number.
Okay, so negative 1,000.
Welcome to us figuring out how to work.
We should do
Goddamn
tutorials.
Hero Lab.
So you can type the number in and then just hit the minus sign.
Well, no, I did that and then it went down to 999.
After you type the number in?
Yeah, I put in 1,000 there and then I put minus.
So what do you, how
So
much do you need?
start
Right.
I'm on,
so
your,
that little
I'm on your sheet right now. How many do you need to remove?
It should, I think I did it.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
it has applied.
I also have a 250 credit ship fund that we started.
Oh, wonderful. Yes, a ship fund is. And what was this thing called?
Null space chamber. Mark 1.
Should I put it on my person because I can hide it in my body, or does somebody else want to carry it?
my body.
1,000 for null. Not Jill.
Not Jill?
It changed
Okay.
it to.
So Haven is taking it, sounds like?
I don't know if they trust me enough to take this thing with all of your
That's fair.
gear.
Yeah, I mean, if it's 750 and I have 1,800, I'll contribute half of that.
So add back 325.
Okay.
No,
375.
375.
I will ask y'all afterwards about updating my wealth.
Alright, so you guys have that now? So all your weapons can go inside that? Right? Is that what your
Yes.
plan is?
And then I'll keep the inside my body.
Oh,
I'm also going to sell back my shield at full price because I thought that I could use it, but I cannot.
You had previously asked me, Hank, if I had armor. I do have second skin.
okay. I just want to make sure you had armor.
Yeah. I have only second
'Cause if not, I
second
would've-
skin.
Told you to take something from the loot.
Gotcha.
I think that one's best for you because it's clear.
Yeah.
Right.
Or it can match the tone
Right.
of my skin. I can get one that matches.
So you can still
My skin
use your
tone.
thingy.
I'm also going to take our 8 extra batteries and put that in the null space so that we have them in case people need them.
That
But
makes sense.
we'll probably just end up selling them because we ruled that we can recharge them. So, like, if we can recharge them, we probably don't need extras. But
All right.
Speak for yourself. It's called a fucking contingency.
So you guys come back from shopping. Darius has made breakfast. He's
I
eaten
made
breakfast.
coffee.
Made coffee. Nib has gone over the plan with you, which is to walk to the station
then we went
and then
shopping.
walk to Horizon House,
Mm-hmm.
which is probably guarded.
I don't think I would have gone shopping, so I would have stayed with them. How does one legitimately enter Horizon House? Do we know? Is that something I can research? Like, what kind of establishment is it? Can we just oh, I'm here to see so and so.
Yeah, there's
no
fucking space Applebee's.
Right.
It is the Capitol building, basically.
Okay.
Normally, portions of the building are open to tourists and citizens who wish to watch the proceedings. But council is no longer in session because the councilors have been deposed.
Okay.
And so everything that you see online has basically told you that they've locked it down.
Okay.
Picture January 9th.
Got it.
January 6th.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that Asanatown is the Florida of this station.
Yeah. Yeah. It's probably a fair assessment.
Fun times.
And there's a general warning: civilians have been instructed to keep their distance.
From Horizon House.
Yeah, unless
Okay.
you're part of the Sunrise Collective or the Brass Dragons.
What was the first one?
Sunrise Collective. So
Sunrise Collective,
they would have
okay.
told you the Sunrise Collective are the Lashinta group who took over,
Mm-hmm.
and then the Brass Dragons are mercenaries
Got it.
that they hired.
Okay.
So all you saw in the police station, only people you interacted with were part of the Sunrise Club.
Okay.
Well, are we going?
I'm ready.
Darius looks at Nibs and wait. You're not going with them, are you?
They are the ones that suggested this entire escapade. I would hope that they would be included.
Yeah, what she said. Right? You want me along, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that was the intention.
It was your idea.
Terrace,
Yes.
I gotta ask you a question here. If y'all aren't getting back together,
Who said we're not getting Nib? Did you say that we weren't getting back together?
are you getting back together?
Nib turns like beet red. And his like fur is like on end.
Okay, look, I get it, complicated, not our business, but if you're not getting back together, Nib, let's go. If you are getting back together, have a talk about this whole thing. Figure out if you're coming with us or not.
Do we need another Yusoki?
I mean, I'm not.
Haven,
Yes.
you know how every little one, your little folk, they all do different things.
No, they don't.
So sometimes they're in your arms, sometimes they're in your head, but you need a fucking million of them to run.
Technically, yes.
So we do different functions.
So sorry.
We might be the same.
So you need Nib to breathe.
No.
I'll stay here. I'm not good in a fight.
So you'd be a liability.
Probably.
That makes sense. They did become incarcerated previously.
Yes.
Hey.
Darius, you're rubbing off on this one.
Well, thank you for your honesty, Nib.
But for sure, once you're done, come back and
We'll have more
we'll
drinks.
talk. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna make up with this one.
I find these cross species and romantic interactions very interesting.
You don't have
We
to.
learn a lot about
Oh, I love her.
miscommunication.
Oh, well then you probably should.
Yeah. And Yusoki, he's fucking weird.
Yeah. Maybe it's okay.
So they will wave you off.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yeah, so Nib, if we get to the Dib Culture Institute after we do this whole deal, we can say, like, friends of Nib. Go from there.
Yeah.
Do we do like a
Not
code
sound
word or
confident
Me-
with that.
Maybe once you rescue the counselors, maybe give me a call. We'll talk from there.
Okay, hopefully communications are not blocked. In which case, we are going to come back here before going there.
Shall we bring the counselors
Why don't
with
you
us?
just come back here?
I think so.
Yeah, just come back here. It's you.
All right, well, this time next Tuesday, you'll have the counselors in your home.
An entourage of counselors will be very difficult to hide. I'm interested to see how we pull this off. As I walk out the door.
Regardless, see you next Tuesday.
I'm generally interested to see how we pull anything off.
All right. So you guys head off to the line crawler station.
Yes.
Your walk there, nothing really happens. There's still a little bit of riding going on, but it's been long enough that the guards have kind of quelled a lot of it, and a lot of people are realizing they should probably just stay inside. Your communications, they're still working for right now.
Okay.
And you guys get to Clearlight Station.
Can I do a perception check to see how much attention we are drawing as the band that we are walking together?
Yes. Give me a, I don't know, check.
Maybe I would think either perception or survival.
Yeah, give me perception.
Okay. 14.
There are not a whole lot of other mixed groups like you.
Mm-hmm.
There are a couple here and there, but by and large, it's mostly the Shunta that are walking around. As you get closer to the station, you notice that like some guards like maybe look at you more than once,
Sure.
but they don't like raise any weapons. They're not like singling you out necessarily.
Okay.
You can tell.
Okay.
Anyone else? And you can make another one too. Make a perception check once you guys get to the station.
Yes.
You mean you want to change into a Shuta? Yeah, hollow skins?
That may be beneficial. Okay, so I'll activate the hollow. Probably out of sight of somebody, but yeah. Activate the hollow.
I will put my fingers together and make a hollow skin and then attach it to my belt.
Whereas I'll just use the hollow skin, use a charge of the hollow skin.
How many charges does it come with?
20, I think.
Okay. It's not bad.
I'm trying to see how to use one then, but continue as I learn.
I think I'll join in the perception check once we're closer to the station.
Okay. Oh, specifically, I would like to look like one of, I don't know how much I can. It's not like disguise self, right?
No.
Hmm.
I mean,
It's more my physical features, not what I'm wearing.
no, it is
right?
kind of it is disguise self. It's like a full on hollow
Okay.
thing.
So then, with the information that we heard before, I'd like to disguise myself as one of the Lashunta guards from, what was it called? I
One of
have
the
it
ones
written
that
down.
killed an 8. Labu.
Labu, yeah. Because they're supposed to be part of the one group and then they should be able to infiltrate. So
Yeah.
I would like to look like one of the Lashunta from Checkpoint Labu. If I can.
Sure.
It's just a funny word.
It is. Well, and I wrote originally Nabu. I'm like, no, wrong sci-fi.
Can I buy something for Remy while we were out shopping?
Sure.
Remy, look up an Ilskit
Okay.
on Google.
How do you spell that?
ILSKITT. I bought you one of those.
I'm excited to learn what this is.
Oh! Oh, it's a buddy.
It's an owl. It's an owl weasel.
Whoa.
What the fuck is that?
It's a weird.
It's from Vesk 3.
Are we the same size?
No, I think
Is
they're
he
small.
bigger than me? He is tiny.
And you're just small, so that works?
Yeah.
Tiny. Ooh, small.
If that's what you would like to name him.
All of my owls are Philip. I don't know why.
Yep.
He's special.
I wanted to give him a null space carrier, but I couldn't afford it.
I gotta test something. Turns around and goes, buddy.
Oh! Does he go, oh! That is an interesting practice.
He's gonna be okay. Right. No,
Full
he's
head
gonna be
comes
okay.
out.
We talked about this. We talked about this, yes.
Sorry, I just had to make sure I could get him through tight spaces.
They love to steal and hoard objects, and they're known to bring their owners gifts or items they find.
Oh.
They have a special ability called Filch, where as a standard action, your Ilskit can attempt to steal an item that isn't being wielded or worn from a creature within 60 feet of you
Oh
using
my
the
God.
pickpocket task.
That's
It's
so.
I was about to
I-
say, I'm like, it's a little big
I
pocket.
give him like a credit to hold in 2 of his forearms.
And he has a fly speed of 20 feet, a climb speed of 20 feet. Like, you can look up the stats. and
Please
stuff.
don't tell me that they speak any languages.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
It is considered a pet.
Philip,
Right.
let's watch him.
I love it. Exciting.
So you can
Alright.
add that under gear companions.
Dell has a closet. Someday, I'm gonna get him an owl too. He can be an owl in with a pet owl.
I don't know. I just saw them and I was like, I have to buy this for
It's
culture.
so cute. It's fucking adorable, and I want one in real life. For those of you at home, just look them up. They're super cute.
And they're from the same planet as Skittermanders.
That's why they have the 4 arms.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called an Ilskit.
He's holding like a
That's-
ILSKITT.
It's got little crossbones on it. Oh my God.
Because he stole it for you.
It's so cute. What is Starfinder?
What is Starfinder?
Okay. You guys get to the station.
Right.
You guys make a perception check.
Yeah,
Yeah. I have not made mine.
I've not.
What do we get?
Ooh, 7.
16.
21.
When I ask.
My perception's not crazy. It's just happened to.
Yeah, but you're an operative. It doesn't
That's right.
matter.
That's true. All of my skills are. My lowest is a +1, but most of them are +8 and above.
So you notice that there are 3 guards at the station who are wearing Sunrise Collective armor. And they seem to be kind of mostly just cursory checking everyone. There are a couple groups of non-Lashuntas that they do kind of, pull to the side and are talking to them. Most of them, yes.
Is it possible for us to have looted? I did say I searched their bodies, so could we have the IDs of the guys we're pretending to be?
Did you also change into one of the Lashunta guards?
Yeah, we both did hollow skins.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's a
Because
good
we
idea.
ran into that last time, so it would make sense that I would think of that. So we have IDs this time.
Roll
This
me
is a pretty nice idea.
D20.
Is this one good?
Yeah.
This is if they know us or not.
11?
You didn't roll it.
That's a roll.
You happy now?
No, I'm mad at you.
What'd you get?
Well, I got an 11.
Right, what was the second one?
6.
Okay. I was going to let you use both rolls.
So 17 then.
No. So you two are disguised as a Sunto.
Me and, yeah, the 2 least charismatic members of the party.
Okay. And you are wearing ID badges.
Yeah, like we have all the identification from the guys that I ate.
Okay. Except for Sunrise Collective armor.
Well, the hollow skin make it look like Sunrise Collective armor.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But were they Sunrise Collective, the guards at
Yes.
Labu? Okay.
Okay, so you guys start walking through, and one of the Lashunta kind of looks over,
Walking with confidence.
kind of waves you over. Hey, where you guys going?
We've been asked to look in on the
Horizon.
Horizon House. Sorry,
Oh.
I would have known.
It's a rough place right now. What, prisoners?
Yes.
We're moving them after the attack on the Labu station.
Oh, Labu was attacked. Oh. No cuffs?
No.
They seem compliant.
Happy to follow orders of our superiors.
I mean, one of them's a Bernari. They'll do whatever you say. Hey, Bernari, sit down. And then that one's a Bantrich. I don't even think she knows she's being held captive.
I'm not.
You're not being held captive?
That's the story we've told her. If she believes that she is being held captive,
Also,
she
where
will.
the hell are you going to put cuffs
I mean,
on?
She will go into a panic
it's a
attack
ball. I don't know.
if she's being
Freaks me
captive.
out a little bit. I don't understand.
I think they grow. Like, I think it's just like poop.
No.
I think that's what it is. It smells awful.
Smell it.
Well, I mean, you ride in a van with it for 12 hours. Or shuttle with it for 12 hours.
That's why we keep her at the end of the line.
I spit
at all of you.
With your tiny little mouth.
I emit whatever fluid you're fucking talking about.
Hey, watch the boots.
I'm a rebel.
We're keeping an eye on
Well,
her.
let be talked about this way. Squirt, squirt.
Can we please have a t-shirt of "I'm a rebel"? Squirt, squirt. Oh my god.
And then just like a little bench and spitting. I was just gonna think it's a dildo.
There's some bad dragon aesthetic to that.
Oh god. Has a flared base. Anyway, wow, I'm surprised I didn't hear anything about Wabu. Is
It's rather recent.
Marty okay?
I don't know, Marty.
Marty was the one thing that you killed, wasn't it?
The
I
Slayer Man?
decapitated him
Not
and
the-
ate his
was it-
brain.
Well, I'm asking for clarification. Would we know who Marty is?
Not necessarily. Did you read the name badges?
No.
Okay.
Would you have read your own name badges though?
Yes, we would have read our own.
Am I Marty?
badges.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Well, one of you is wearing Marty.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
I'm Marty.
You are Marty.
What do you mean, am I okay?
What?
Shit.
How's your sister?
Oh.
How's that any of your goddamn business?
I'm gonna keep
We
walking.
went to college together.
Yeah, and you were a creep. She told me.
You don't have a sister. Like that's Margar talking. I'm like,
pulls
okay,
a pistol on you.
sister.
I took a gamble.
I know.
Let's get fucked because we are going to end here for tonight. Thank you guys for joining us.
It's gonna be real
It was
surprised
a wild one.
when my arms turn into swords. And
Thank you for joining us. That was a really bad one. I'm sorry, guys. We're just
I
gonna
don't think that was a you thing. I think that was like the party's figuring ourselves out, and culture was very behind in setting up. Like we're all
Yeah.
almost
We're
basic.
good.
But anyway, we love you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks especially to our patrons. Taco Arcana, Eric Fox, Duke Rellan, Rockelman, Rio's Mom, Daniel, Dreamlover, Sparky, and Meepo. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Love us.
Hit the little bell so you know when notifications.
Yeah.
YouTubers say.
And with that, we will come up with a tagline.
Eventually.
Yes.